morning. How are you all? It's Earleena Fatosa of Earleena.com. And get ready with me. I'm gonna put on some makeup. I wanna go out today, but if you don't know, my name is Earleena of Earleena.com. I am a website strategist, designer, and marketing pro. And so I focus on all things websites, right? Hello, Cindy. Good morning. How are you? I focus on websites and helping different small business owners have beautiful websites so that their online presence can be amazing. Cindy, where are you from again? Hello, Andrea. How are you? Good morning. So I'm going to get my makeup on. I don't wear much makeup, but I'm going to get my makeup on this morning so that I can get ready for some meetings. Hi, Andrea. How are you? So I have some meetings or some potential meetings with some website clients. So I want to get ready, right, for that. How you been, Andrea? So I'm going to do my makeup. I don't do much, but what I am going to do, I'll show you. But how is everyone doing today? It's rainy in New Jersey. Where are you all watching from? Let me know where you're watching from. I know where I am. It is super rainy outside. I actually was out earlier today getting gas because one of the things that I'll be doing today is reaching out to different local business owners so they can get their websites right? So that's what I'll be doing. So I want to put on a little bit of makeup, but I also want to encourage you all. I want to encourage you all to, like, if you're in business, if you have a business, let me know. Hello, Lauren. How are you? Good morning. Queen, how are you doing? Hello, Becky. How are you doing this morning? So if you have a business, put your business name in the comment box. Put your business name in the comment box so we can know what business you are. Go ahead and shout out your business, right? Because that's important, right? You want to know who the business owners are. And I'm going to get ready and encourage you, right? And so what I really want to speak today, hello, Sam, what I really want to speak to you all today about is how to stay encouraged. How do you stay motivated as a small business owner? If you're just getting started, how do you stay motivated? What do you do to stay motivated? What is your motivation? And listen, if you got some makeup tips, let me know, because a girl don't wear that much makeup because I'm trying to just keep my face clean. Keep it clean. I'm just trying to keep it clear from blemishes and all that other stuff. And I don't be trying to pack on a whole bunch of stuff. But as a small business owner, I've been doing business for many years. And what I noticed is that you have to keep yourself motivated. You have to keep yourself motivated. You have to stay motivated, because what ends up happening is you can really get frustrated. And I put on some chapstick. I put some chapstick on my lips. Hello, Dallas. Put some chapstick on my lips before I put my lipstick on, just because I don't want it to be ashy under there. Right? Good morning. So I started a number of different businesses. If you have a business, put your business in the comment box. Shout it out. Don't be afraid to talk about it. This is just, I don't know what this is, but it's just going to give me some extra. It's going to give me some extra. So let's get started. If you have a business, you know that it's not like working. So whereas though you go to work, you know that you're going to get paid every single day. You know that you're going to get paid. I done made a mistake, but I got my little brusher. You know you're going to get paid every single day that you go to work. And it's consistent. It's a consistent amount of money, and whatever that amount of money that you agreed to when you got hired, right? And you're going to get a raise every once and again, right? You're going to get a raise whenever they feel like giving you a raise. Whereas though when you are in business, working for yourself, usually when you start a business, you're self-employed, to be honest, right? You're not even a CEO or all that stuff that, people like to say as soon as they get started. But really you are self-employed, depending on if you have employees and all that other good stuff. But for me, how do you stay motivated? And so some of the things I do is I encourage myself in the Lord. Listen, prayer in the morning, I do that. And then not even just that, reading books about other business owners who have or are successful in business, their strategies, marketing strategies, business strategies. Specifically, you want to read stuff from people who've actually been in industries or are in industries that you want to actually go into. And so that's what you have to do. Find people who are in industries that you want to go into. So then that way, and I want a little bit of gloss on that lip. So that way, what you can do is you can learn from their experiences and from their expert advice now, because now what it is that you want to do, they've already done. And so what I tell people on business coaches all the time is that success leaves clues. Success leaves clues, and it leaves a lot of them. And so what you have to do is you have to connect yourself with people who actually are doing what you want to do and doing it successfully. So if you know that this company or this business is doing successfully what it is that you want to do, then you could just do that. You can learn from them, learn from their failures, learn from their mistakes. Because let me tell you something. It's a great big old lie when people say things like, oh, don't do this, or, you just doing it wrong and you got to learn. Listen, let me tell you something. Mistakes help you. It shows you what to do, what not to do. And listen, it gets you on the right track. When I started in business, let me tell you, I was doing everything. Listen, to reach out to people, to contact people. And that's good, because it showed me that I had the tenacity. It showed me that I had not just the tenacity, but I had what it takes as far as making sure that this was for me, that business is for me. Because if you're not willing to go above and go beyond, and you're not going to be able to last, to be honest. So you have to be willing to, at any moment, to get out of your comfort zone, right? And to just stretch and be what your business needs you to be. And so sometimes that means that business, you need to be a speaker, right? Sometimes you're going to need to be an accountant, right? If you're just starting up, you don't have all the support and all those different people. So you might have to be an accountant. You might have to be, good morning, Henry. You might have to wear all these different hats when you're just getting started, right? Having your receipts and all those good things. You want to make sure that the finances are right? That your business is profitable. And so in order to do that, again, you're wearing all those different hats. But how do you stay encouraged? How do you stay motivated in all of that? And so some of the ways that I do that is, again, prayer, writing things down, or looking back at things that I have written down and saying, ooh, okay, this is my goal. This is what I'm aiming for. And because I'm aiming for this, let me stay focused. Let me keep my mind focused on what my goal is. Let me keep my mind focused no matter what happens over here, no matter how how my feelings are, right? Because feelings are fickle, right? And so you can wake up today like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna make it in business. I'm gonna go have these business sessions or these sessions with these business owners. I'm gonna go sit down with them. And then guess what? A couple minutes later, you might think, oh, how can I, you might get a feeling, how can I do this? How can I exceed these expectations? How do I expect to make 5 figures in a month, right? When people are going to work every single day, right? With their master's degrees and not making 5 figures. How can I do it, right? And so you begin to have all this fear and this self-doubt that maybe this is something that I can't do. But this is the truth. The truth of the matter is this, is that whatever you put your hands to do, right, believer, that thing is going to prosper. And nothing is impossible to you. And that's what I tell myself. Nothing is impossible to me. And whatever I put my hands to do, that thing going to prosper. It's going to prosper. And so now listen, I didn't put these things on like I got eyelashes. Y'all can't tell me that I need to wear eyelashes because this mascara is everything. This mascara is everything. Aren't my eyelashes popping? Don't even be hating, y'all. So you have to tell yourself, listen, my older cousin is funny. She always tells me, oh, I'm the best thing since sliced bread. I took on that saying. And I say that a lot to myself. And that's what you have to say in business. Listen, I'm the best thing since sliced bread. I don't care how many other people are in the field. I don't care how many other website designers there are. If you didn't get your website from me, if I didn't make your website, listen, it's not, you can't compare it. It's apples to oranges. You cannot compare my work to somebody else's work because mine is better. And and this is what I tell myself, right? And it enables me, it encourages me. I'm going to just spritz up this hair while I'm at it just because going for some meetings and you want it to be fresh, right? So I use Carol's daughters. Shout out to Carol's daughters. I use their leave-in conditioner spray, and I just like kind of spritz my braids so that they can come alive. How y'all doing? Good morning. Thanks for jumping on. If you are just watching me again, this is Earleena Fatosa of Earleena.com. I am a website strategist, designer, and marketing pro. So all things website, I got you, right? And so good morning. I see somebody from Paparazzi is on. Spray a little bit of spray on that dip. And I think I'm pretty much ready as far as my makeup. I don't do foundation anymore. I know last year I was coming on here doing a full face and all that. I don't have time for that anymore. But let me tell you something. To succeed in business, to be successful in business, you have to speak to yourself. You have to tell yourself, I'm the best thing that's done it. You and paparazzi, you a website designer like I am, you're doing makeup, you're doing whatever line, whatever business you're in, you have to constantly tell yourself, I'm going to make my goals. You have to, first of all, set some goals and hit those goals. And you hit those goals by keeping them before you, right? I wrote down a paper of this is what I need to do this week. This is like how many people I need to get in front of every single week. And then do it, execute, like do exactly what you said that you have to do to be able to meet your goals, and don't make any excuses. If you start feeling, oh, not today, I can't do it today, and you know what, I just don't feel like I can do it today. When it comes to businesses, the feelings, get them out the door. I'm out the door with the feelings. There's no feelings. I don't have to get up in the morning and feel like, oh yeah, I'm going to make it in business today for me to get up and decide to make it. Just get up and make it. If you wrote down a list, and this is why I love lists. I am like a list person. And so I'm writing down, I have to reach this many X amount of people, right? I might have to reach 800 people this month to reach my goal. I might have to do X amount of live streams. I might have to make X amount of cold calls. I may have to do whatever it is for your particular business. Decide what it is that you have to do. If you have to do 2 live streams a day, you can wake up feeling foggy. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, get your makeup on, do whatever you have to do. and put your suit on, put your suit jacket on, and do what you have to do and crush those goals. It's like putting a list together and then just hitting that list. And it's not about your feelings, because guess what? When you have to go to work, for those who are working and business in it, or if you are doing it full time at work, if your boss tell you, hey, you have to do this or you have to do that, it's no excuses. They want it done. Or guess what? You know, maybe you don't want this job anymore. Maybe this is not a good place for you, right? They might sit you down and have that conversation. And so it's the same thing in business. Bring that same mindset and that same tenacity, that same energy that you use at work to keep your position, that same energy that you use at work to get 5-cent, 25-cent raises. I've been managing in different group homes and different companies for years. I'm talking about 8 to 10 years I have been in management. And I've been that person sitting you down saying, hey, you're getting a 25-cent raise, or sorry, you know, this year we don't have money for raises, or this year you're not getting a bonus. I've been that manager that you're looking at and you don't like. Many of you who are connected to me on Facebook are connected because I was your manager at one point, right? And so I was that supervisor that had to sit you down and say, listen, you know, unfortunately you did, or you didn't do this, and guess what? You didn't get that raise. And so when it comes to business, it's like it's an option. Like, it's optional to meet those tasks. It's optional for you to live stream. It's optional for you to talk about your business. It's not optional at work for you to talk about, you know, your clients. It's not optional at work for you to give an excellent customer service. It's not optional at work for you to show up every day and get there on time. If you got to be there at 8 a.m. or if you have to be there at 10 a.m., it's not optional for you. And so it's the same thing in business. And so the motivation, right? The motivation is, it's not an option for me. This is not an option for me. This is what I have to do because I prefer to do this than to go back and do that. Right? And so that's what you have to tell yourself. And so that's what I do. I tell myself that this is not an option for me. Like, it has to be successful. I have to win. As a believer, all things are possible for me. All things are possible for you. And so that's what you have to tell yourself. That's what you have to rehearse. You rehearse it to yourself over and over and over again. And don't forget to remember. Don't forget to remember how hard it is to be working in that 9 to 5. How hard it is to be working at 11 to 7 or working at 3 to 11. Do not forget what it is that you have to do, what it takes there. Don't forget, like, you know, sitting down with the supervisor, you know, which could have been me, right? Don't forget, you know, sitting down with that supervisor and having those meetings, or walking around in that job feeling like, oh my gosh, like, you know, they're doing layoffs this month. Don't forget what it feels like to go back and get a master's degree, or to get a master's degree and then go into a company and they offer you $50,000 or $40,000 as if you didn't just spend $100,000 just to get the doggone master's degree, right? Don't forget. So remember those things and keep those things before your eyes, so that when you are crushing it in business, or when you feel like, oh yeah, today I might not be able to crush it in business, then you start remembering, oh wait, what's the other option? Right? And then you decide that there is no other option. It has to work. I have to win. And all I can do is win, right? And so for me, that's what I do. That is my motivation as far as for business for you. You have to look at the pros and the cons. Do you really want this? How bad do you want? I love Eric Thomas. He talked about that story, and the story, like, it blessed me. I mean, I listened to this story yesterday. I listened to this story a couple years ago, but he talked about how this guy wanted to meet with this Mongol, right? And he said, listen, how do I get to the level that you want? How can I be how you are? How can I get to the level of success? And the guy was like, meet me at the beach. And he's like, I'm not trying to go swimming. What you talking about? I'm trying to be successful. I ain't say I want to go swimming. And then Eric Thomas says that, you know, the guy's like, you know, come to the beach, and basically they go into the water, and the guy like basically drowning him in the water. And he's like, listen, what did you want when you was in that water? And they like, what you talking about? What did you want when you was in that water? And he's like, I wanted to breathe. And so Eric Thomas goes on to say that, listen, if you gotta want to breathe, you know, you'll succeed when you want to listen. I messed up that story, but let me tell you something. Listen to that story. That joint is bomb. But basically what he's saying is that as much as you want to breathe when you're underwater, like you have to want to succeed in that same capacity, right? You want to breathe underwater, you got to want to succeed. And you have to, again, do whatever you got to do whatever it takes. Tell yourself that you can make it. Tell yourself that you're a winner. Tell yourself that it's your winning season. Tell yourself that you are successful in business, that you are dominion, that you will dominate in whatever industry that you decide to get in, that whatever you put your hands to do, that thing is going to prosper. That's what you have to tell yourself. Whatever I put my hands to do, it's prosperous. So I decided that I'm a website strategist, designer, and marketing pro. Guess what? My website business is successful. It's not even a oh, let me check the account, let me check the books. It's not about, oh, let me check the sales that happened yesterday. It's not about that. It's just factual. And then the action, the massive action. I like Grant Cardone. Shout out to him. He talks about 10 times action. And the reason I can tell you about these different motivational people in these books is because I'm reading, books, and I'm listening to these motivational speakers, and that helps me as well, listening to other people. But Grant Cardone says, he talks about the 10 times rule. And the 10X rule is that you basically massive action. So you're doing massive action in the area that's going to lead you to success in your business. And so whatever that thing is, if you're doing cold calls, massive cold calls. If you're doing videos, massive videos, consistent videos, you're doing so much and just more and more and more and more to meet your goals. Because guess what? The success in your business, it is up to you. Hello, Sarah. How are you? Is that Sarah? I think that's Sarah. Listen, so if, the success in your business is all on you. It's up to you to make it successful. Success and failure is in your hands, and you have dominion over failure. You do. You have dominion over failure. And so you can make a decision that, not today, not tomorrow, not ever. Like, I'm never going to fail. Listen, it's not for me. And so that's what you tell yourself. But thank you guys for getting ready with me. Thank you for watching me on this live. I'm going to come on tomorrow, same time around the morning, between 8:30 and 9 a.m. I'm going to show up, and I just want to give you some morning motivation, inspire you, to encourage you. Hello, Albert. How are you? I was just talking about supervisors. There go one of my ex-supervisors, right? And listen, I'm telling you, when you're in business and when you're at work, it's the same thing. It's like, what are the expectations? Am I meeting his expectations? Am I doing what I'm supposed to do as an employee? It's the same thing in business. Are you doing what you're supposed to do as an employee? Because really, you're self-employed at this moment. If you're just getting started in business and you don't have employees, and you're just getting started, you're self-employed. So are you working hard for you? How can you go and work hard for a business and not work hard for you? How can you do it? Right? How can you do it? And I'd rather work harder for me than to go somewhere and work harder for somebody else, because I'm pushing my dreams to pass. I'm making my dreams come to pass. Right? Because I've spent many of years pushing other people's dreams and making their dreams be successful. It's your time. It's your time to make your dreams, make your business goals a success. It is your time. It is your season. Listen, thank you for watching. This is Earleena Fatosa of Earleena.com. If you don't know, I am a website strategist, designer, and marketing pro. All things websites. So if you need a website, or you know someone who needs a website, let me know. Let me know, please. I'm going to go ahead and throw my website in the comment box, because listen, I do give those referral fees. And so $100 every person that you refer to me that successfully becomes a customer. And listen, if you want more information about that, let me know. But you definitely gotta have that mindset, that go-getter mindset, those type of people that I want connected to me when it comes to being a part of my affiliate marketing team, because I mean business, right? Have a great day. And listen, I hope that you were motivated. I was motivated by just speaking to you. Have a great day. Bye.